Good morning, dear students. In this session, we'll talk about dimensional formula and dimensional equations. So as we studied earlier, and dimensional equations. What is a physical quantity? I hope you remember any quantity that is measurable is called a physical quantity. Whenever we do a measurement, that measurement like length measurement, time measurement, length is a physical quantity and time is a physical quantity. We measure in terms of some unit that is called units, time in second, length in meter. So in physics, we had a fundamental concept that there are 7 physical quantities which are sufficient. So any other measurement, any other physical quantity which is measurable can be expressed in terms of these 7 fundamental quantities. Then these 7 fundamental quantities have some units like length unit meter, time unit second, like one more mass unit kilogram. We have 7 units, fundamental units. What do you mean by dimensions? Dimensional formula. Take an example, length. Length is a physical quantity. If I put a square bracket and if I write L, the dimensional formula of length is L. This is called dimensional formula, a mathematical representation. Dimensions of length. If somebody asks what is the dimensional formula of length, length is written as L. L means a notation. And similarly, if somebody asks what is the dimensional formula of mass, mass is capital M. And next, time. It is T. Yes. This is length is a fundamental physical quantity, mass is a fundamental physical, time is a fundamental. Similarly, we have temperature. All the fundamental quantities are put in the formula. For temperature, we have taken K as a Kelvin. Then we have current. For electric current, we have a dimensional formula. The dimensional formula is capital A. It is called ampere because L is a length, notation L is a length, mass T is a time. When it comes to temperature, T is already used, they made temperature, let K be the notation. Bracket K is called dimensional formula of temperature. Dimensional formula of current is not C, it is ampere. Next we have amount of substance. Amount of substance. Amount of substance. I'll put into a bracket. It is written as mole. Then you have last one. After amount of substance, you have one more quantity which is called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amount of substance over. Then we'll have the last one, I hope, luminous intensity. And its dimensional formula is, its unit is candela, we'll write it as CD. Next, if somebody asks you a physical quantity in terms of some other way, let me write. This can also be written as, there is no mass. When I say dimensional formula of length, you can write L, or you can write this also, M, L raised to 1, nothing means 1, T raised to 0. So this is called a dimensional formula of length. Length, its dimensional formula is L. L means only 1, L raised to 1. So what we write normally is square braces, L. So mass means whenever I have a physical quantity length, there is no mass quantity, there is no time quantity. Of course, you may be asking, so what about Kelvin? You can write K raised to 0, A raised to 0, mole raised to 0, CD raised to 0. But normally, the convention is that mass raised to 0, length raised to 1, T raised to 0. Next, if somebody asks you what is the dimensional formula of mass, Mass dimensional formula is like that. M raised to 1, L raised to 0, T raised to 0. Means mass raised to 1, length raised to 0, T raised to, in case of mass as a physical quantity. So time, similarly I can write mass raised to 0, length raised to 0, time raised to 1. Now, if somebody asks you what is temperature, you can write like this. For temperature, mass raised to 0, length raised to 0, T raised to 0, then K raised to 1. What it means really? What is length, mass, time, temperature, amount of substance, current, luminous intensity? They are all physical quantities. They are independent of other. Independent means length dimensions is L. It is independent of mass, independent of time, independent of temperature, independent of current, independent of amount of substance. Means a fundamental physical quantity is a one which is independent of all other physical quantities. It depends on only one. Similarly, mass, it depends on mass. It is independent of length dimension. It is independent of time dimension. Similarly, time I have written. You can write current also similarly. M raised to 0, L raised to 0. But these three, M raised to M, L, T, it should be properly highlighted. M raised to 0, L raised to 0. For I am talking about now current. Now it becomes ampere raised to 1. So the dimensional formula of current is M raised to 0, L raised to 0, T raised to 0, A raised to 1. Similarly, you can write amount of substance and candela. I did. Next, if I ask you an example force, F-O-R-C-E. Force means F, according to 9th standard physics, M into A. What is A? A is mass. What is A? A is acceleration. One is a mass, the other is acceleration. What is a force? Dimensional formula of force corresponds, you need to write like this. One is a mass. Mass dimensional formula is, I am writing here, M means mass. Mass means M raised to 1, M raised to 1, L raised to 0, T raised to 0. Then acceleration dimensional formula. Acceleration is defined as, all are familiar. It is, let me write it directly, then I will support you. Mass raised to 0. It is rate of change of velocity. It is called meter per second square. We write it L raised to 1, T raised to minus 2. How I get this acceleration dimensional formula? Now look at it. Acceleration, ACCE, acceleration. Acceleration is equal to velocity divided by time. Velocity upon time. Velocity means meter per second. Meter per second. This time means second. So if it comes here, it becomes meter per second square. Meter means length. It corresponds dimensional formula L, right? Okay, it's not visible. Let me go to the other side. This meter per second is, second square is visible. Now let me write this formula, final formula. Meter means length. Yes. This velocity means meter per second square, meter per second becomes meter second. This dimensional formula is L, this dimensional formula is 2. So I can write it as inside bracket L raised to 1, T raised to minus 2. Yes, I have written here. Now mass dimensional formula M raised to 1, L raised to 0, T raised to 0. So when it comes to acceleration, I'm talking about acceleration. Acceleration means velocity upon time. Velocity means meter per second. Per second, it becomes meter per second square. This meter means length is measured in meter. So meter means length, L capital I have written. Second is nothing but a unit of time. So time means I made it as T. It is square, T square. Say L raised to plus 1. Since the denominator, it becomes T raised to minus 2. What is this formula means? I can rewrite it in this fashion. It gives you M raised to 0. M raised to 0, L raised to 1, T raised to minus 2. The second part of the discussion, that is dimensional equation. we notice the dimensional formula and dimensional equation. Let me take volume as an example. Volume is a physical quantity. Volume is written as length, breadth, height. So when I write length, breadth, height, this length is length, it is measured in length. Yes, breadth is also measured in length, height is also measured in length. Means there are three length here, 1, 2, 3. So whenever you have such things, this volume is a derived quantity. It is a derived. How it is derived? This is derived from length physical quantity. Length into breadth, also breadth means also length quantity. Height means also length quantity. Means all the three are measured in meter, meter, meter. The names are different. Length is measured in meter, breadth is also measured in meter, height is also measured in meter. All the three corresponds to the same unit, that is called length. Yes. In that way, I have three things. Volume is equivalent to, put it left hand side. So it becomes a formula. So I can write it as m raised to 0, L raised to 1, 2, 3. You can write L raised to 1, 1, 1. It becomes L raised to 3. All the three are added up, 1 plus 1 plus 1. So it is written as, yes, 3 time raised to 0. So this is called dimensional formula. This is, let me write it here. This is your dimensional formula. What is dimensional equation? This side. Left hand side you have a physical quantity. Left hand side you have a physical quantity. Right hand side you have a formula. So m raised to 0, L raised to 3, T raised to 0. This is called dimensional equation. This is called dimensional equations or equation. What is dimensional equation? Whenever a physical quantity is expressed in terms of a dimensional formula, left hand side is a physical quantity, right hand side is dimensional formula. So this whole is called dimensional equation. For example, speed or velocity. Let me take speed first. Speed is defined as distance upon time. Distance divided by time. Distance is measured in length. We put it dimensions of distance. Dimensional formula for distance is length. Dimensional formula in the denominator. Dimensional formula for time is t. So this is simply written as just it is speed. Speed means you can write it as a v, same bracket. Yes, this notation is used for velocity as well as speed. V in square bracket inside v, v stands for speed. Length, mass dimension 0, length dimension 1, time dimension. Since it is denominator, denominator means minus 1. If it is a numerator, it is plus 1. Now I can say the dimensional formula of speed is, it is distance upon time. Distance is measured in length. Time is measured in t. Length per time, it is m raised to 0. Mass dimension 0. Length dimension 1. Time dimension minus 1. What it means? Means speed depends on length and time. Speed has nothing to do with mass. Similarly, let me write, this is over speed. Now let me talk about velocity. Yes, velocity is defined as displacement upon time. Yes. What is displacement? Displacement is also measured in length. Displacement is also measured in length. Displacement means the difference between final point and initial point. In the denominator, time. Again, it gives you dimensional formula of velocity. I'm talking m raised to 0, L raised to 1, T raised to minus 1. So the formula is, you can write once again the square braces. This notation is used for velocity as well as speed. The dimensional formula of speed and velocity both are going to be m raised to 0, L raised to 1, T raised to minus 1. Let me recollect. Examples of dimensional analysis, once again I'll repeat and I'll complete. Density is a physical quantity which is expressed in terms of mass upon volume. Mass, once again rewritten, mass equal to density into volume, mass equal to density into volume. The dimensional formula of mass is m raised to 1, mass dimension 1, length raised to 0 dimension, time raised to 0 dimension. So I want density. Density equal to mass upon volume. Mass means m raised to 1, L raised to 0, T raised to 0. Same thing I've written. When it comes to volume, volume dimensional formula is m raised to 0, L raised to minus 3, T raised to 0. Means actually it is L raised to plus 3. Since volume is in the denominator, I have written it as minus 3 denominator. Now finally, it is 1 exponent power, it is 0, 1 plus 0, 0 minus 3, so it becomes minus 3. Finally, the formula is density, left hand side a physical quantity density, right hand side a dimensional formula. These two when together they are written, it is called dimensional equation. Left hand side a physical quantity which equated to dimensional formula, this is called dimensional equation. Now similarly, acceleration. Acceleration is defined as velocity upon time. Velocity means length upon time. So m raised to 0, mass dimension 0, length dimension 1, time dimension minus 1. Time means time dimension 1. When I simplify this whole numerator and denominator, I will be getting m raised to 0, L raised to 1, T raised to minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1 becomes minus 2. This completes dimensional formula and dimensional equation.